I want to begin by saying two things. Number one, I really like the effort that both of the last speakers went to discuss the impacts, doing time frame, magnitude, and probability. That's really good. What I think would make this a little bit better is that your team read 8 different points, 8 different quotes in this debate. And at the end of the debate, you're talking about one thing. It's immoral. You read 4 different points in this debate, and at the end, you're talking about one thing. Certain impacts have a good magnitude, and other impacts have a good time frame, and other impacts have a good probability. So sometimes it's smarter to only focus on the strength of the impact. So if alcohol use has a very large magnitude, but obesity has a faster time frame, then rather than just saying it's a moral magnitude, it's a moral probability, it's a moral time frame, it would be better to pick and choose impacts that play to the strength, whether that be probability or time frame or magnitude. And the same for the con. I think that it would help you as well if rather than just saying parents can teach their kids every day, parents can teach their kids every day for the magnitude, probability, and time frame, that maybe a bigger magnitude is actually educational television. And the highest probability is parents teaching their kids. And the quickest time frame is actually slippery slope. So that would also give you some diversity in your points too, because if it's just 1-to-1, it becomes very hard to decide the debate that way. I voted for the protein because I thought at the end, when they were talking about immorality, that they had a few more reasons why it would be immoral, and I thought that in your last speech, you only really had one point, which is just that parents can teach their kids what to watch every day. And you kind of repeated it 3 times. And I thought that when they talked about their immorality, they maybe had just 1 or 2 other things to say. So they had just a few more words about that one point than you did for yours. So again, this is a reason why I think whatever team has a second argument rather than just that one point would easily win this debate. If you would have talked about education. Personally, I thought the best argument you had in this debate was the bans create a worse form of advertising. And I think that's an argument that they never responded to at any point in this debate. But you gotta keep talking about that in the last speech. So that would be a really easy way for you to win this debate, would be to discuss how bans create a worse form of advertising because they go into the classroom rather than just on television.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.